What's going on, you guys? I just wrapped up one of my most valuable live trading sessions with all of my students, and I had to share the recording with you guys. This session is absolutely packed with real-time market insight. You're getting the complete breakdown from the initial analysis to why I entered the trade to trade management and stop loss placement, as well as how I was able to trail my stop, take partials, and do everything according to my own trading plan. The community absolutely crushed it using the same exact principles that I will show you guys today. A lot of my students were able to catch the same move even before I even told them where to get in and where to get out. Throughout the session, I was able to break down key principles and concepts that will show you guys exactly how I was able to capitalize off the markets today and catch this fantastic move. Let's dive right into the session that's already helping so many traders level up. Okay, so market just opened. Let me go ahead and let's just keep this here to see if we would have gotten stopped out. I had a market open. Let's see. Stop loss would have been trailed right here. Okay, notice I'm going to split my screen as well so you guys can see the 5-minute.
I think the standard deviation will pump us. If I get
okay, see, we would have gotten stopped out right there. Boom, we would have gotten stopped out right there. That's why I don't like holding trades to market open, because I always get stopped out. And the reason behind that is simply because we have this order block right here on the 5, and then we have this mitigation block. So we're just kind of tapping back into it. Boom. You see how we tapped up into that order block right here? We just swept internal range liquidity, and then now we're going to continue to dump. So an entry that you guys could have taken would have been right off that 5-minute order block. You could have taken it right there. Stop loss could have been right there. Boom. You'd already be up 100 ticks. It's going to continue to dump from here. It should. I want to see this 5-minute candle close with this fat wick. Like, I want to see us close beneath this previous 5-minute candle low. If we don't close beneath this previous 5-minute candle low, then that is a red flag for me. I don't like that. So there is 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in this 5-minute candle. So let's see how it closes. But right now, I don't like the way that we've reacted. And how we're kind of coming back up into that area. So let's continue.
Stay patient, guys. Stay patient.
Yeah. See, okay, it's okay. But I don't want it to violate that order block on the 5-minute. If it violates that order block, then we're gonna have to reevaluate and see what's going on. See, boom, got violated. Okay. Yeah, that's why it's already a minute 54 into market open, and like, I would have been stopped out of break even right now, and I would have been irritated. So, right now, I'm gonna, like, if I were to take anything, I'd probably just wait. I wouldn't touch anything. Let the market cool down a bit. Let it tell us what it's gonna do. Because right now we are pushing up into a premium. We could push back up into if we go to the 15-minute, we could push back up into this range right here, which is kind of like what I expected before pushing us back down here. But because we're already pushing back up into this range right here, the move down, if we do end up pushing down lower, will be aggressive. It will be extremely aggressive. We're going to push all the way through. We're likely going to end up violating this order block again and that fair value gap that we had mentioned earlier on the 4-hour, simply because we're getting a big catalyst off of this 15-minute order block. It's also a 1-hour order block. So we could come up, sweep the previous 1-hour candles high, and then push back down. So if you guys look at the 1 minute, you can see here how we're pushing. You can see how we're pushing here. Okay, you always want to pay attention to the closures. So right here, if we end up closing bearish on this candle, then that would be a good sign for us to continue down lower and take out this low. Now, if we end up taking out this wick high, then we're likely going to push it back up into a deeper premium. So we want to watch out for that and see what's going to happen here.
I think we're going to tap into like the origin of price before like dumping. Like that's responsible for all these lows.
15-minute
on 900.
We could. That's a possibility. But honestly, bro, I don't want to see this area come back up to. Like, this area is already entirely rebalanced. I don't want to see this candle's high taken. So I want to see us continue to push down from here. In all honesty, I want to see, we've already tapped into this 5-minute order block right here again. So, and we didn't violate this high, which is good. I want to see this 5-minute candle close like this, which it should close with this fat wick, and then we should continue down lower from here. So we did tap up back into that entry again for the 3rd time, but we have 37 seconds left in this 5-minute candle. We'll see how it closes here.
So you would say the 1 hour, like that 1 hour order block is like rebalanced from the previous hour's wick.
It is. It could get tapped into again. That's what I'm saying. Right now, like this is a waiting game. Okay, so right now we're expecting bearish prices for the day. So if we're expecting bearish prices for the day and price is just pushing up, that's actually a good thing for us because that means that the move down is going to it's inducing range. Like it's giving us range. So now we're gonna have range to trade. We're gonna have targets to have. So it's fine. We just have to wait for price to show us a reversal signal after taking all of this internal range buy side liquidity and rebalancing the previous areas that we came from. So we just need to wait a little bit, wait for the 5-minute closures. Maybe we even need to wait for the next 15-minute candle. But notice here what I said. I said I wanted to see this 5-minute candle close with a wick respecting this 5-minute order block, and that's exactly what we did. Now, okay, the new 5-minute candle opened. I want to wait for this. See, we've already swept it. So already, look, if I go to the 1 minute, notice how we're just forming bullish structure. Like we didn't even form one bearish candle that with a big body. So what that's telling me is that if we're going to continue going lower, price needs to take out buy side liquidity first. So I'm just going to wait right now. Maybe I might wait till this hourly candle closes or the 15-minute candle closes. We're just going to wait.
Yeah, I think waiting till 9 might be the play.
Until 10 o'clock, yeah. Well, you're in Texas, so it's 9. But yeah, just wait. It's nothing in a rush. We have plenty of time. Notice it's very choppy here.
It's very wiki.
There's like a super small SMT. It's about to pump and take it out.
Honestly, bro, I don't even pay attention to SMT too much just because that could like screw you up. So
yeah.
So I just kind of
lower time frame for sure.
Yeah, lower time frame SMT I don't pay attention to. Higher time frame, 1 hour, 4 hour SMT is what I'll pay attention to.
Yeah, those are the gold ones. That's the ones that are like responsible for like aftermarket like low. Like if you see that, like if you go like to the 1 hour and you see that bearish SMT, I'm like I funded a 50K account as well because I knew we were gonna drop. Because we still haven't even swept the lows of like the 19,750. Like the ones on to the left.
Yeah, that's the low that we have outlined.
Yeah, I think that's the Friday, right?
Yeah, from last Friday. Last Friday's low. That's what that is.
Yeah, we still haven't even swept that, and we're still in a bearish like thing. I know right now it's green candle, but it's still unless we get a market structure shift. And yeah.
Oh, Sean, you said you took that trade. Sean said he took that trade that I outlined and he got stopped. That's funny.
Yeah, I did the same shit.
Oh, you took it. Did you guys get stopped out fully or stopped out at break even?
I got stopped out fully. It was a short stop though.
Okay.
I got stopped at break even.
Okay. All right. I hope you didn't take it because I told you to take it. I hope you took it because you wanted to take it. I was just outlining what I saw.
I was already in it before you had it.
Okay. At least you're seeing this. You're seeing similar things, so that's good. But right now we want to wait. So look here, how we just had a change in the state of delivery. If we close here, this would have been a great trade again. What did we do? We just swept here. So in order, because we're so wicky right now, I need to see 2 candles, down close candles that form with nice bodies before I even consider taking anything else. So on the 30-minute, we swept the 2 previous 30-minute candle highs without violating this one. I'll show you guys right here. Give me 1 second. Let me clean up this chart.
It's too wicky.
See right here what I just said? This candle needs to close bearish if I even consider taking anything short right now. Like I need to see this candle close bearish. But right now we're just continuing to push up. So that's telling me that we're likely going to continue up higher. We've already taken this internal range buy side right here. There is this buy side right here that we could take right here as well. But in all honesty, I would like us to respect this specific area. Let me see here. You can see right here on the 30-minute how we've taken that. Okay, so given that we're pushing up, we're likely going to come up into this 30-minute order block right here. So I'm going to go ahead and outline that for you guys. Okay, so Misael, you're actually right. You said that we're going to come back up into the origin.
Yes.
If we do come back up into the order, I still don't want to see this fair value gap traded to. I want to see it respected. So this wick right here, so this high right here needs to stay intact. I don't want to see this high taken.
if this candle closes like like let's say boom and another like green candle up, that would be like a market structure shift with either fair value gap, or if we don't come back and rebalance that fair value gap, it'd be like a breakaway gap.
This needs to remain a breakaway gap.
Good.
I don't want to see this touched. So if we're going to continue lower, I don't want to see this touched. Now, if we break above this high, I'm no longer looking for bearish prices. So ideally what I want is to see this candle in the next 4 minutes close beneath here. So I want to see us close beneath this red line. So I'm going to have this red line outlined. I want to see price close beneath this red line, which is good. Look what we did right here. We came up into this 5-minute order block, and we're rejecting. So if we close like this, now this becomes a higher time frame wick on, like you see the 1 minute, how we pushed up and now we're pushing down. Yeah. So now it's forming a wick. So I want to see price continue. So if this candle closes like this, honestly, if I was trading today, I probably would have entered with my stop loss right here. Like probably would have entered around here, stop loss right here, and I would have just taken the risk. And right now we'll see, but I'm not touching anything right now. I still want to wait for the best thing to do is to wait for this 15-minute candle to close. That's the highest probability, the smartest thing to do, because right now we could just easily just push straight through here, and then you're going to get wrecked. So I would be waiting right now for that candle to close, because that's going to give me the confidence that, okay, we're no longer going to push up higher, especially if we close above that red line right there. So
if we
beneath that red line.
But market structure shit, because we felt to create a lower low.
See?
And then we'll tap into the price of origin.
Look at the 5-minute. If I go to the 5-minute chart right now, I don't like the way that it's forming. I'm looking on my other screen right here. I don't like the way that 5-minute candle.
Long. Honestly, for me, I feel this is what I'm seeing. I feel like long, and then stop loss below like that wick.
You could go long if you want
on the 3-minute.
But for me right now, given that it's market open, we've already pushed up aggressively. The narrative is bearish prices. Yeah, see, that's perfect. That's what I wanted to see the 5-minute do. Right. I want to see this 5-minute candle continue to close bearish. If it doesn't close bearish, then I'm not going to be looking for any shorts. So I want to see this 5-minute candle close bearish. Right now, what the 1 minute just did, perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. But now I need to see it come down and take out the previous 1 minute candle low right here. So I want to see this candle's low taken with this candle right here. We have this small little imbalance right here. Price could pop up into here, tap it, and then come back down into this area. But again, it's smartest to wait for this 15-minute candle to close, because right now we're very double-sided. We're at the 50% of the range from this high down to this low. So I definitely want to see price show us something. So right now, you shouldn't be entering into any trades. You should be waiting. There's nothing to be entered in. Just simply wait. Okay, cool. We did what we wanted us to do. Now, once price pushes beneath this candle's body, there's going to be a change in the state of delivery. That's when I will be the most comfortable to enter into a position short. If price pushes beneath this candle's body, then that will be a change in the state of delivery. That will give me the confidence to go enter short. But the stop loss will be quite large if you do enter it off of here. So I would say, get in with light size if you do end up taking this trade. But if we get a nice displacement lower, I would like to see all of these lows taken right here. So I would like to see this low right here get taken. Again, we have to wait for the 5-minute to close. I'll show you guys how the 5-minute is looking as well. I want to see this 5-minute candle close bearish like this. That would be a great sign for us to continue lower. Because if the 5-minute closes.
That's a good one.
But we're very consolidated right now. It's not really moving. I want it to form. Yeah, it's nothing worth trading right now.
If you do go 1 micro.
Not even. Don't even. There's no need. There's no need. Look, we just took out the previous high. Okay, we just took out the high from the previous 5-minute candle. Now I want to see price.
I want to see 19,900. To be honest,
we could hit it, but I don't want to see. The narrative is lower prices though, so I don't want to see price come up into that area. We also have this 5-minute fair value gap right here that we're trading within, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Notice how we swept it and we immediately displaced. That is a great sign. That is a fantastic sign right there. We're going to push down lower now.
if we aggressively displays down, I think shorts would be good.
Okay, the next 5-minute candle is opening right now. I want to see price just shoot straight down lower. Boom. I want to see price go down lower right now.
Yeah.
Right there.
There's not a single entry on this leg, like for me at least.
For me, I would have entered right here. That's where I would have entered, stop loss above the previous 5-minute candle right here. I want to see price push down through that orange line right there. That's going to indicate a change in the state delivery on the 1 minute, which is going to give me confidence to continue to hold all the way down to those lows. So right there is kind of where I want to see price go. I want to see price come all the way down. If we violate where I have my stop loss placed, that is telling me we're no longer going to push up higher. I don't want to see that candle violated. I mean, sorry, we're no longer going to push down lower. So if this trade that I have outlined here gets stopped out, then I no longer want to see lower prices for the time being. Boom.
Whoa! I caught
Boom.
that. Let's go.
Boom. That's what I like to see right there. Notice how my stop loss is accurate. Okay, I had it placed above this specific wick. Why? Because this is the wick that is responsible for sweeping the previous 5-minute candle's low. I mean, sorry, previous 5-minute candle's high. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
Keep dumping.
We're going to continue lower. I want us to see price continue lower. And even when price was about to hit my stop loss, I wasn't concerned because I trusted everything that I saw. I explained everything for you guys from the complete beginning. Why I wanted to see it, where I wanted to go. Okay, at this point, my stop loss would be going to break even because I'd be up in profit right now. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see price come back up into this area. So
I don't want to see that candle get violated. The one responsible for like that big push. I don't want to see that candle.
Yeah,
violated.
honestly, I wouldn't want to see price. I want to see price close straight through this area right here.
That would be a good stop.
Okay, so
like
we had a nice change in the state delivery right here. My stop loss would be trailed. I'm going to trail it right here. That's where I want to see my stop loss. I want to see price continue to go down to this low. Down here. I need to see price come back down to here. This is sell side liquidity right here.
Come on, price, just fuck.
Okay, I want to see price continue to push down lower. Let's look at the 15-minute candle right now. Boom. Look, what did I tell you guys? I wanted to see this 15-minute candle stay closed beneath this red line. That's exactly what we did, and we sure enough are dropping down. This is the target right here. Once price pushes through here, I want to see it come down to 19,749.5. Okay, we have a minute and 50 seconds remaining in this 5-minute candle. I want to see price continue to go down lower. Right now, I'm going to be trailing right here. I want this to remain a breakaway gap. I don't want to see price come back up into this area. I want to see us continue lower. This is my favorite type of trading conditions. This is almost range trading where we sweep liquidity. This is what I love to see. I always love to enter off of liquidity sweeps. It's my favorite. Once this candle, I want this candle to close far beyond the previous candle's wick. I could potentially get stopped out here, which is totally fine. I don't mind if I get stopped out here, but ideally I'd like us to continue lower. If I do end up getting stopped out here, that's totally fine. I really could care less. This is a great trade anyways.
I need this 1 minute to manipulate up if I want the 950 macro to go lower.
Manipulate up what? Into this gap?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't want it to hit the gap. I want it to remain open.
Breakaway.
Yeah. Once this candle's low gets taken, stop loss is going to go right here. Honestly, stop loss is going to go right there right now. I don't even need to wait for it. There's no need. This stop loss should not get violated. Notice how I wanted this to be a breakaway. It remained a breakaway. Why did I want it to be a breakaway? Because we had already completely rebalanced this area right here. So there's no need for us to come up and tap it. Okay. I want to see price continue to push lower down to these lows right here. It's crazy. I'm literally calling price straight to the T. This is what experience does for you guys. Okay. I want to see price continue to push down lower. I wanted to see it come down through here. Once we get a nice displacement, I'm going to be trailing my stop loss. Okay, we're about to hit the target right now. Stop loss is going to go above here. I don't want to see this candle's high violated.
Yeah, straight to that. I missed that.
We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. We just started a new 5-minute candle. I want to see us continue to push. Boom.
Oh, it's going to push, all right.
Okay. Now, once we push through the slow, I'd be taking off partials, and then I'd be trailing my stop loss again. Okay, I'm going to trail my stop loss again in about 8 seconds here. In about 8 seconds, I'm going to be trailing my stop loss. Okay. Boom.
It's gonna dump.
Boom. Trailed my stop loss here. Taking off partials here. Fantastic trade.
Shorts still look valid, and stop loss above that wick. If I think shorts still look valid.
I mean, there's no entries now. We've already missed it. I outlined for you the entries that you could have taken.
Yeah, I'm up 874, but on that 50K, I'm done.
Just walk away, bro. You're good.
I think I'm taking a payout today.
Boom. I want to see price come down into here. Right now, I'm going to trail my stop loss right at this low where I had my previous target at because I've already secured. I've already made my money. I'm good for the day. I don't need price to go anymore. Okay, I want to see price continue to push down and take out this red line. After we hit this target, I'll be done for the day, walk away, we're good, and then I'll see you guys on another day.
Yes, sir.
What do you guys think so far? What do you guys think of this
That was good, bro.
live trading?
850 bucks. Andrew's the GOAT.
Yeah, good shit, bro.
You liked it? You liked how I called everything out?
Yeah, cause I'll be honest, I had higher prices, bro. Oh no, the narrative was low, but I didn't like how we market structured. Well, we never really did it because we didn't fully, but that was kind of my idea of what I was thinking.
The reason why we didn't push up higher is because that entire area is completely rebalanced. So you have to have your areas of invalidation for price to no longer go there if we're going to be pushing down lower. So there's certain areas that you don't want to see price violate given that we're expecting lower prices. Okay, at this point right here, if this 30-second candle does not close beneath here, then I will be terminating this entire trade. I don't like us to continue up higher. So I want us to continue lower. If I want us to close beneath the previous 30-second candle's low, if not on this candle, on the next one. Okay, I'm going to be trailing right here on this 30-second candle right here. As I start to get closer to my TP, my overall TP, I trail aggressively. So I'm not leaving any room open for error. I don't want price to retrace against me because I'm already up a lot of money. I've already done what I need to do. I've already collected everything. I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm just trying to squeeze a little bit more out of the trade. So right now, I'm going to trail my stop loss right here. There's no need for price to violate this candle's high. I want to see us come down and take out this low right here. This trade right now, we're floating 354 ticks. That's insane. This is going to be a 100-point trade right here, called out live. Boom, boom, right here. Trailed stop loss right there. I don't want to see that candle's high violated.
It's gonna push down. I still got lower prices. I mean, a push. Not bad.
Okay, if I get stopped out here, that's totally fine. We still banked a crazy amount of money. I hope you guys, took this trade. If you did, if not, then see why you didn't take it. If you were hesitant, that's totally fine. Okay, now stop loss is going to go above. Once this candle closes right here, I'm going to trail at that stop. Yep, right here. Boom. Boom. Got tagged. Let's go. That's perfect. That's beautiful. What a great trade. Straight from the top called. We waited for price. We waited for everything. Wow. Look at that banger right there. That is beautiful. Beautiful.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm walking away. I already made my money.
How'd you guys do today?
Good, Andrew. I'm up 874, and I'm gonna get a payout today.
Beautiful. That you just made your weekly salary, bro.
Yeah.
call. What a call. Goat. Great
That-
goat.
Crazy
So
work.
Andrew, I got a question.
Yeah.
So you know how I told you like let's say I wasn't this live. Honestly, I would have had higher prices, but I want to like what do you like? How were you able to like catch that? Like when you said like that price was already rebalanced.
I'll show you. Okay, if we go into the 15-minute time frame, okay?
Yes.
We're delivering from these areas up here. We have this breakaway gap on the 1 hour that we never tapped into. We had this 1 hour for value gap. We aggressively displaced lower. We came back up into the range. This candle right here completely rebalanced here, leaving another breakaway gap here while tapping into this order block. I don't want to see this candle's high violated because it's the candle responsible for rebalancing this. So if we're going to come back up into it, all we did was sweep this candle's high while keeping here. This wick right here, we can use it as an imbalance in and of itself. Mark out that wick. We come back up. We tap into that wick, sweeping this high. And then boom, straight for the sell side.
Yeah, I see it. And I was gonna say also like I think shorts will also look good because if you see like if it wanted to push up, it would have pushed up. You know what I mean? But you saw how like it's like candles were super weaky. Like,
Yeah, and also notice how look. What did I say? I said we should wait for this 15-minute candle to close. Even here,
yes.
Like even here, a lot of traders would have been scared to enter right here, especially after it just pushed up. But I was confident to enter. Why? Because we swept the previous 5-minute candle. Excuse me. We swept the previous 5-minute candle right here. This was the only trade today that I saw that was I would have confidently taken. Now, the reason why this trade here failed was because we were in the discount. That's it. Simple. It failed because we were in the discount. We had already displaced lower. There was so much resting buy side up here that needed to get taken. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys learned something from this. This is just years of experience. You guys can all get to this point. You just have to show up every single day. For those of you guys watching, wherever I post this, I might post this on YouTube. So if you are watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you for watching this long. If you guys want to become a student of mine, you can apply down below. The link is going to be in the description. If you're not already following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'll pop it up right here, riyadh.andrew. If you want to be a part of my community where we have all of these lovely traders in here, the link is in the description. I'll see you guys later.